Hey everybody, I'm Phillip, and I had not planned on recording anything this week because I'm still recovering from being massively ill in December when I got the hell flu. Was working through that, and then I just decided once the new year hit, I was going to take a week off and try and let my body rest. That's what I've been trying to do. But a buddy of mine directed me towards a video by Penguin Zero about YouTube's new policy change. I thought, yeah, I need to talk about this, and not from the point of view of how it's impacted me, because as you can see, I'm a very small channel, and the demonetization, limited availability is not really affecting me that much as of right now. Knock on wood. But I want to bring it up because I had a channel prior to this one that was doing pretty darn good, but it was mostly wrestling related content. And then the adpocalypse happened, and my channel got destroyed. By copyright strikes. But I was such a small channel that you know how YouTube goes. If you make YouTube a lot of money, they will bend over backwards for you for the most part. But if you're small, you're nobody. If you're a nobody, they'll treat you like a nobody. And I couldn't fight it. I tried, and I eventually just had to wash my hands of the channel and then start all over again. So, having gone through that, and now seeing this. So if you didn't know what the change is, it's to language and to violence. Before you could get away with saying a lot of things, but you couldn't say, the F word a lot, or you could get away with saying like, God, can I even say the words? Can I spell them? Like, do I have to talk like I'm 5? The A word, the S word, you could say usually. The F word, the C word, you couldn't say. So, and then of course slurs are absolutely, no tolerance for those, which obviously. But now it's changed. I have Penguin Zero's video up and it's paused. So I'm just going to bring this. It's just, I'm not going to play it. This is just this on the screen right now. And I'll link to this video if you want to see his video and his thoughts on it as well. But it says inappropriate language. YouTube says that all varieties of profanity will now be treated equally, and will not be differentiated based on levels of severity. So all profanity is now created equal. Though YouTube does also note that it's not treating words like hell and damn as profanity anymore. Content where profanity is used after the first 8 seconds may receive ad revenue. However, if profanity is used in the first 8 seconds of a video, then it will not monetize. Right. So this is from his channel. And then later in the video, he has this and some of that, the monetization ad revenue. Profanity used in the first 8 to 15 seconds. Some examples of content that may also fall into this category, focal usage of profanity throughout a video, such as mentioned in every sentence. Profanity used in the title or thumbnail of music or stand-up comedy content. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that. Focal usage is a very euphemistic kind of term to me. I swear in videos. I do. I cuss. It's kind of one of the cool dichotomies between Justin and myself. I like to cuss. It's like if language is food, swearing is the seasoning you put on the food. It just spices it up. So Justin is very proper and never swear. I've never heard that man say one cuss word in the 7 years I've known him. I am a potty mouth. So we play off of each other. He's very proper. I'm not. So kind of sucks that that's going to be taken. I'm trying, like, I always do my best to try and understand where corporation, that's what YouTube is, it's a corporation, where it's coming from. And it's been very, very user unfriendly for a long time now. We just have to put up with it because they have the monopoly on online video content. Unless you do like short videos, and then there's TikTok, but then they have YouTube Shorts because they need to get in on that market too. Like, yeah, they're the big bad capitalist devil right now. But that's not why I wanted to make the video. I wanted to make the video to show you what Penguin Zero had to say, in their video on it. But now I want to show you how it's impacting my channel. And I said, not because it is costing me money like it would be for him, but because I want to show you the absolute ridiculousness of its policy. Much like YouTube's algorithm that looks for copyright, there's no rhyme or reason for it. It just finds it. This is like that, like beefed up. So we're going to bring my channel up. We're gonna go to my studio. So as you can see, I have a little under 1,500 subscribers right now. And I'm super proud of that. Like, I've worked really hard for this number. I have like over 500 videos on the channel where there's our number. So I'm not making a lot of money. Like I made $26.84 last month. Okay, that's $26.84 I didn't have before. Cool. I hope to grow, but you know, baby steps. Unless you get caught in the algorithm and you get featured. So I'm a small channel. I'm making like pennies a day. So let's go to my content. So the most recent video was outtakes for 2022. Let's just go through and see what's been hit. I know one thing for sure, but if anything else has been hit since this happened. Here we go. Okay, we have one right here. We have House of the Dragon, episode 1, The Heirs of the Dragon, limited, and ad suitability. As you can see, it says confirmed by review. I had this actually reviewed. This video has been confirmed by manual review as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully playable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. So since I have asked this to be reviewed, we can look at the feedback. So we have a human reviewer found your video is suitable for limited ads. Where you and YouTube disagreed. That is a bigger box than what this shows. Inappropriate language, frequent use of strong profanity. Frequent use of strong profanity. Your selection, none. YouTube selection, extreme profanity used in the title, a thumbnail, or any point throughout the video, or other hateful slurs. Okay, 2 things are bugging me about it though. One, they're kind of contradicting themselves. And 2, we don't get notified. I never got notified that this has been hit for like a demonetization thing. Whatever else is after this will be new to me because I never got any kind of notification. I don't say any of those words. The only thing I can think of is that somewhere in the reaction part, Damon said the C word. He called somebody a see you next Tuesday. That's what got hit. Okay, fine, but then like with copyright, give us the option to mute it, to take it out. Just mute that part if we want. But then it says inappropriate language, frequent use of strong profanity. There is no way that the C word was used over and over and over. And at best, the worst word I'll use is the F word. And obviously I'm not going to use any of the slurs because that's not, because who would do that? Well, I don't want to answer that, but I'm not someone that does because I don't think or feel that way about people. But I'll use the F word. F word, S word, A word. I have to talk like I'm freaking 5 years old. This is so stupid. I get it as far as minors seeing and hearing this stuff. And there's a whole section for like violent stuff too. Like if it's too violent, you can be demonetized now. I can't think of anything that I have that's violent. Because typically if anything's too violent, I will censor it in the video. Like in like a reaction video. But that just frequent use of strong profanity. Not just like the use of strong. If it just said the use of strong profanity, fine, whatever. Damon called someone a see you next Tuesday, we're fine. It's whatever. It's stupid, but it's fine. But it bothers me because this feels really kind of creepy, borderline family values. It just feels very, how do I say it without offending someone that's going to demonetize this? And this is leaning a lot into censorship, but also kind of like the Think of the Children Simpsons episode. You know, it doesn't make sense. It's a little scary if you think about it. There's YouTube and there's YouTube Kids. There's a freaking YouTube section specifically for kids. Also, if your channel is not marked for people of all ages, mine's not, then people of all ages should not be able to see your channel. Why are we getting double dipped? So they can pay us less money? I mean, and I'm using us in broad sense, us as all creators, not me, obviously. I'm a small channel. So they can pay everyone less money and then still pocket more for themselves. Like, I don't want to go into like this capitalist rant, but we are living in a capitalist hellscape, from people worshiping billionaires to corporations like this. Like, it's a free for all if you fit into a certain bubble. And as far as YouTube goes, they've been making that bubble for themselves smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Obviously, that's not content creator friendly. It's not been in years. And this brings up one of the issues I have. It's just they don't have concise, clear directives or communication. No one knew about this. I found out about this one a couple weeks ago. I didn't pay no mind. I was like, whatever, it's House of the Dragon, whatever. And I'm probably setting myself up for some kind of even worse failure, because Damon likes to call everyone "I see you next Tuesday." So bye House of the Dragon. And yes, it is continuing. I've just been sick. So yeah, this one got hit. I was like, I had it reviewed. I got turned down. Okay. Like, I'm trying not to get ranty here. I'm not. Like, I don't want to. I don't like. I will get on a soapbox once in a while in videos if a topic brings something up that I'm passionate about. This is obviously a topic I'm passionate about, but it's really crappy of me to be like, I try to see from the point of view of the soulless corporation that just cares about money and capitalism, doesn't care about the people at all. Sounds like a certain other big group that rules over us. But I'm trying to see it from the point of view of like, we're trying to make it a safe place for everyone. But the channels can already be marked suitable for all ages or not. And there's YouTube Kids. Like, all right, let's keep going. That's the only one, then awesome. It's still dumb. That's not my fault the episode has it in it. Let's keep going. Oh, we got one. What? Oh my god, this is really funny. Okay. Let me explain why this is so funny. Okay, so this is a Serbian film. Obviously, it's not appropriate. Oh my lord. Okay. So if you can see, it's Serbian film, 2010 watch along. Look at the description. No footage. Just the entire video of us watching the movie if you want to watch along with us. That's what this is. This is simply like a full reaction without any footage. It's just us on screen the entire time. It's a watch along. The idea of that series is we're on screen. We prompt you when to hit play right when we do. So when we hit play, you hit play, and then you can just kind of watch the movie with us. You would watch the movie on your own time, like in another screen or something, or like another window. But then we're watching it as you're watching it. Also, it's unlisted because also it's for patrons. It's a Patreon exclusive feature. It's one of the many things I try and make exclusive to Patreon for patrons. As you can see, no one's viewed it. That's fine. It's still there for people if they want to see it. There's no footage. It's us reacting. Did I cuss during the video? Did I say the F word at some point? I don't remember. But it's unlisted. And there's no footage. That's just crazy to me. That was crazy. And then add suitability, it says request review. Request human review. If you are certain that your video, thumbnail, and metadata meet YouTube's advertiser-friendly guidelines, friendly, you can request a human review, which I am really doubtful on that as well. We prioritize reviews based on a number of signals. Okay. All right. I assume I drop an F-bomb in there somewhere. All right, let's keep going. Got another one. Arrival. What? Why? This is a video where I was toying around with the idea of bringing new content to the channel but I was trying to figure out a way to make new content that was easier for me to fit into my editing workflow, which is, it's a lot, Reaction and review videos take time. This was a idea I had to bring a different kind of character to the channel. I don't know what I possibly did in this video. Did I swear in the first 30 seconds of it? Here's what worries me. If you watch the stuff, you know that I cuss a lot. Oh, man. Like, yeah, I may be making pennies a day, but that's something. I feel bad for the bigger channels who, let's just keep going. I don't know. If you ever wonder why the reaction review videos are edited the way they are, because of stuff like that. Videos are getting hit like crazy. And yeah, you lose every copyright claim. We got one. Patch 1.1 update on Cyberpunk 2077. What is wrong with this? Okay, yeah, like Cyberpunk is what? It's rated what? Hold on, I'm back. Yeah, Cyberpunk rated M. Am I going to be demonetized now because I showed Cyberpunk in the M? But yeah, it's rated M. The update videos were simply me seeing if I could drive the car, because I had a game-breaking glitch where, so my new car was stuck in the garage, I couldn't drive it out, and the old car was gone, and then the next mission, I need to drive to somebody. You actually have to drive to that person. I couldn't do it. Couldn't play the game. Refused to restart. I was being very obstinate. So I would do like update videos. Is it because it says Cyberpunk 2077? Are you just blanket hitting stuff just based on title? Did the other Cyberpunk ones get hit? Did I cuss in that one? Did I drop an F-bomb there too? But I've dropped. I hypothetically, YouTube, if you're listening, I have hypothetically dropped other F-bombs. Please do not search my stuff. Oh my God. I want to keep making the pennies that I make. Oh my Lord. The razor video. It is literally a picture of a razor Justin took when he was out shopping. And it was like the stupidest, most sexist thing. So I was talking about sexism in marketing. Is it because it has razors? Is that a bad thing now? What? What? Okay, I don't... What now? What did I possibly say in that video? That was a positive video. It was a Patreon request. It was a video about like what anxiety disorders like. And I watched it and I reacted to it. And I talked about my own struggles with... Is it because it has the words anxiety disorder? Is that bad now? What the actual HE double hockey sticks is going on here? You see how I sound? This is like 1980s fake family values. This is gross. This is gross. Maybe I swear in that one too. I don't. Oh my gosh. What? There's another one. My journey through the 2020 presidential election. That was simply a video where I had an idea to like record footage of me watching in real time. And like if I violated their terms, I would own up to it. I have no problem doing that. I'm not trying to be like, play the victim, but what did I do in that one? Did I even talk in that one? It's been so long. It's been so long. It's been over 2 years. I don't know. Okay, fine. I have no idea what that was. I don't know. Another one. Instant regrets #1. I wanted to react to the Reddit subthread of instant regrets. I thought it would be fun, and it was. I was going to go, I would like to do it again, but maybe not now. I'm assuming it's the content from the Reddit stuff. But it's hard to say, did I say the F word in this video? Now all swears are being treated equal except for the down there one and the one that stops water. I don't even want to tempt fate now. Can I talk about the Hoover or a beaver? Am I gonna get hit for those? Can I talk about willows? Am I not allowed to talk about willows? Ugh. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's something from the Reddit stuff, or yeah, I don't know, because like I wasn't censoring myself. I didn't have to. Okay, let's keep going. You freaking hit my... Wow. So this is part 8 of the What's Wrong With Me series. This is what started the channel, the rebirth of this channel after I got, canceled by YouTube. It had been a year, a decade since my car accident where I was hit by a drunk driver and almost died, and was lucky to walk away and walk in short. But I was going over the entire decade of what had happened to me. All I'm doing is talking about the lawsuit. And maybe I swear, that's all I can think of. Maybe I said the word lawsuit. Maybe the word lawsuit is in the title. I don't freaking know. That irritates me on a very personal level. The What's Wrong With Me videos are me pouring my heart out. Like when I started these, that was going to be the only content on the channel, was just this, just so I could get my story out there. But then I decided I wanted to evolve the channel into something, and it took a while, and then we got to where we are now. Okay, this a follow-up to part 1. I worried my dad the way I was talking, so I made this video telling him, "Hey, I'm sorry." I guess I swear. I don't. Yeah. And then, yeah, that's the beginning, was What's Wrong With Me part 1. Those are... So yeah, that's my experience with the new rules, new policy. So as you can see, it affected me in irritating ways. Like, not in, oh my God, how am I going to pay the bills next month? Which I can see it really hitting a lot of people, especially with something like Cyberpunk getting hit. Holy crap. Can you imagine people who are gaming channels, who are like gaming streaming channels, who are playing mature games? They're screwed. They're screwed. Or games that are violent. Like what constitutes as violent? What is violent? Like, where's the line? But who gets to decide where the line is? Who gets to decide? Like, it's not about advertisers anymore. It hasn't been for a long, long time. And I think a lot of us know that. I don't know, YouTube is slowly turning into this creepy, puritanical, just overlord. And they can, because they have a monopoly on, online video. This was long-winded, and again, it doesn't affect me like it does other people. And for those people it does affect, I am sorry. Like, having been hit as hard as I was last time, I was a little worried because I got nuked, scorched earth last time. But okay, what they hit is okay. It's not fine. I am worried about my other content because I do swear a lot. Like, it's just part of who I am. It's part of who I am as a person. I don't see anything wrong with cussing. I don't. If you're using swear words to emphasize or add an extra little like bang to whatever you're trying to say, it's fine. I'm not using it in hateful ways. I'm not using it in demeaning ways. I'm not using it in derogatory ways. I'm not. So there's context, but it's this blanket, weird, algorithmic, and we all know the algorithm is broke to what it decides to hit for copyright, and then the broken copyright system, which I've talked about in depth before too. That makes no sense. And every YouTube policy has this backbone of it makes no sense. With copyright, BBC can claim something I make. I try to appeal it. It goes back to the BBC, and they can say, oh, no, it's still ours. They are violating fair use because YouTube lets them. Now we have this profanity thing, and it's saying if you use it every other sentence or every sentence, I'm not like F this, S that, A this, F that, F that, F that, F that. But if you say the F word one time in your video, sorry, it's not suitable for everyone. That's what the channel thing is for. That's what it's there for. Suitable for all ages. It's a choice you make. You can choose if your channel is suitable for all ages. If it's not, then it's not. Mine's not. You're double dipping. It's ridiculous. It's just... And I know people are going to be all like, this is the downfall of YouTube. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. YouTube has a ridiculous stranglehold on online video. And like we've needed another choice for a long time now. But thus is the way of capitalism, and we're all under the thumb of it. Whether you make them millions of dollars or you make them very little dollars. So yeah, I just wanted to share my experience with the new policy, and like Justin hates to hear, it is what it is, right? There's nothing we can do. But maybe if you didn't know about it, now you know. I'm gonna have to listen very carefully now for future videos when I'm editing them to edit out any swears somehow. Just beep, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So let me know in the comments below if this hit you in any way. If you're a bigger channel, if you're a smaller channel, did it hit you? Did it hit you hard? A lot of channels don't cuss. A lot of them beep it out, which is smart. But like, you know, I like somebody like Scott the Waz. He bleeps out all of his swears. But you have Drew Gooden, who generally keeps his in. So is that going to affect him? Huh. Hope not. Because like him, I like to use swears for the emphasis. It isn't just to say them. Just, I don't know. Okay, I'm repeating myself, and yeah. And if this didn't hit you, what do you think? Like, what do you think about it? I just think YouTube wields too heavy of a hammer. Too broad of these rules and these guidelines. But they are so authoritarian with it. And they can be. There's nothing we can do. Even bigger channels, like the video I watched, you know, are suffering. So well, I guess all we can do is hope that this capitalist hellscape we live in implodes on itself, or a competitor shows up, or something. That's my experience with the next level of ridiculousness from YouTube. I'm probably going to pay the price for it like I did when I did the copyright video and then the BBC video. Like they always are like, oh, you talked bad about us. Okay. But I wanted to share my experience. I'm going to wrap this one up. As always, I don't have a fancy outro. So I'll simply say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.